Yo, what up? It's Roger from the Mascarilla Podcast. We did it first. Remember, subscribe to the channel with more interviews from your favorite emerging artists. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and now on TikTok. We're on TikTok. We got Eem Triplin on the podcast.
We here, man.
Very special episode.
Indeed. Very special.
Thank you for coming by. You've had a crazy year.
Yeah.
And then I was just speaking with your manager, Jake, like 3 seconds ago. I was saying I did like Snot's first interview in 2019. You weren't there, right?
Nah.
You weren't there. But you've been with Snot on the road, on tour, and on the Suicide Boys tour.
Yeah, I wasn't fully on the Suicide Boys tour, but yeah, I started going on tour with them like last year, like 2021, just on some kicking it. You know what I mean? I ain't really had shit to do, so I was just like, fuck it, pop out.
What was like the last month for you, whether it was last year or this year, that people didn't really know who you were yet?
April. It was like April was that whenever people started really knowing, but like before that, you know what I'm saying? It was like that time before that. People knew me because I was on some producing shit.
Right.
And folks, you know what I mean? Folks who knew, you know what I'm saying, knew me. But, and I had like a big following on YouTube, but it, you know what I'm saying? Folks didn't really know me like how they did now. Like, it's, the attention you get as a rapper is different than a producer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just as known. I feel like my music was just as spread out throughout the internet, but people aren't paying attention to the producer.
Because now you're like essentially equally as much as a star as Snot, or you know, you're like on that same level. So when you're at a show at the Suicide Boys, it's not like, oh, I'm with Snot. It's like, oh shit, that's the Eem. He's about to fucking perform his song. I want a photo with him.
Hell yeah.
Is that like a weird thing to adjust to, of like you were already in those spaces and like people weren't really like trying to flick up or whatever, and now you're really out there?
Nah, it's not hard for me. I feel like it's what comes with it. People was trying to take pictures before, like, because even as a producer, I was really moving like the rapper, I guess you could say. Like, I had that image, so yeah, it wasn't that new to me, but yeah, it's cool. I like it. And I knew that's how it was. Like, I guess it's just like, I'm happy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You've been going crazy. Let's take it back a tiny bit before we get into your insane year. From Johnstown, Pennsylvania.
Johnstown.
Johnston. I had like four ways that I could have said that in my head, and I picked the wrong one.
Johnstown, PA, man.
Johnstown,
it's like an hour out from Pittsburgh.
Stand up, Johnstown.
Johnstown, man. We here.
What was it like growing up in PA?
It was boring. You know, it's low income, poor. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Normal shit. Poor, bored, some country shit. You either white or you black. It's no in between. It's like white, black, white, mixed, or black. It's no like, it's not a lot of like races. It's not a lot of diversity there.
It's not like when you're in LA.
No, hell no. It's just like that. I mean, I guess it's cool because it's like I wasn't too black for the white kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I got white friends and shit. But it's like some country shit, I guess you could say.
Is like everyone a bit of country, or it's like reserved for the white kids?
Nah. It's like, I don't know. It's like not everybody's like that. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, it's so in the cut. It might people call it like outsiders like think it's some country shit because it's so in the cut. Like, I don't think it is. It's a lot of open land, but I don't know. Like, not everybody's like hillbilly country. Like, it's not like that. But
you grow up on a farm or what?
Hell no. I was in the projects. I grew up in the projects.
So pretty much the complete opposite of a farm.
Yeah. The projects, the Prospect projects. That's what it's called, Prospect. That's where I'm from.
Was there a lot of prospects there or no?
Nah. Hell nah.
Are you the first person to make it out?
It was a couple people that went to like the NFL.
Oh shit.
Like probably like 2, 3 people, but that's all like from years ago. Musically, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like musically, definitely took it the furthest. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, it's a couple people out there making noise. You know what I mean, but my homies rap too, but nobody fully took it this far. You know what I'm saying.
So like you're already famous from where you're from. Like if you go back home,
Yeah,
it's like, oh shit, it's
it don't be
Eem.
like that. It be like, I feel like people kind of downplay where shit is at now. So it's like I get there and people, I mean, I don't want people to be kissing ass. You know what I'm saying? But I go back and it's just sometimes it'd be like, or, people look at you different whenever you do certain things. So it might be normal, but I could tell in somebody's tone they talking to me, and like the tone is just different. It's like, oh man, yo, you really do, bro. I'm so proud. It's like a proud thing. Like,
Yeah.
And yeah, it just be, I don't know. Whenever I go out, I be kind of in the cut. Whenever I go back, I don't even post down back. So I just,
Smart.
if you see me, you see me. Then it's just like that. But yeah.
Yeah, now you're an example for all the other younger kids of like, oh shit,
Yeah.
it can really happen.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah, I hope they look at it like that. I've been trying to get like the local, like, news and shit to cover what's happening. But shit, we'll see.
You haven't had a local story yet?
No.
Oh my god, you gotta.
And it's like, because I was in the band my whole like school career. I was in the band. I played percussion, and it's just like, I don't know, me coming out of that. I feel like that's the reason why I even started going in with music, because I was in the band and shit. So I feel like me coming out of the fucking high school band program thing, that could be their little flex. But
yeah, I think the first interview I ever did about me was for like my local New York newspaper, and I was probably only like a few years into running the blog, but I'd already like interviewed Mac Miller and a few other artists, and they wrote like a cute little story of like, local boy.
They really only show love whenever you like doing sports and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, it might be like, it's kind of a young thing knowing what's happening with me. So it's like the younger folks might know, the older people might not. I'm not sitting here begging for no recognition, but I mean, I feel like I made enough noise to, you know what I'm saying?
We need photos on the wall of the high school. We need frame local articles. We need a parade.
Once some plaques come in.
Eem Triplin Day.
Once some plaques come in or some shit, yeah, definitely get like that. I'll put a plaque back at the school.
That's a flex.
That'll be a flex, for sure.
A lot of rappers, like, it's like a very classic, like, fuck my high school, fuck Mr. So-and-so. He said I was never going to be shit.
Man, niggas be lying. Not one teacher has told me. Not one teacher has told me I wasn't going to be shit. Like, I don't know what type of teachers you have. If you got that type of teacher, they probably got fired, nigga.
It's like, how far do you have to push your teacher for him to tell a 13-year-old kid you're never going to be
what
shit?
The fuck?
It sounds like it's your fault, bro.
Nah, people be making shit up. Like, my teachers ain't never did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have a bad high school experience. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I enjoyed school. Like, I was chilling. Like, I wasn't doing too much. I wasn't on no bad shit. I had good grades. Like, I ain't had a C since I hit high school. Like,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I liked school. It would just be funny as hell, especially in Johnstown. Like, everybody be in the halls. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of, I call it corrupted activities going on, man. With the students, not with the teachers. The teachers was cool.
It's like that one movie from like the 80s, Stand With Me, or what's it called? It's just like a badass high school. And then like a new fucking principal comes in, he's walking around the halls with a bat, and they're like selling heroin in the hallways, and they're riding motorcycles down the hallways.
I never seen it. That's past my time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you an 80s baby.
No. Violated me. Not
No, I'm
quite.
playing, I'm playing.
You motherfucker.
I'm playing.
God. You and Snot just want to fucking flame me. I invite you into my space.
I
I'm just kidding.
apologize.
I'm just kidding.
I apologize.
I'm old now. I'm washed up.
Shit, I'm old compared to these. It'd be fucking every new headline. A fucking rapper gets younger. It's like
13-year-old.
this 10-year-old rapper is spitting bars. You know what I'm saying? It'll be the fucking rap post. 10-year-old rapper. This is Yeat.
Yeah. Literally, like.
Nah.
Lazy blew up and he's like 13.
Yeah, man.
And he was I think he's in middle school still.
Boy, I be feeling elderly. I'm 21, bro. It was in the comment section. I had commented on something.
You were about to say I'm like 23, 24.
Nah, I'm
21, bro.
Yeah.
You're young as shit.
Nah, that's a fact. But bro, these kids be young, bro. I went in a TikTok comment section and corrected somebody because they said, "Oh, he's a normal teenager like me." I'm like, bro, I'm 21. Nigga in the comments replied, he was like, "Old ass nigga." I'm like, damn.
Well, now you know how it feels, bro.
Nah, I be roasting Jake. That nigga old. Right. I'm like,
he's an 80s baby.
If y'all like 20, that's old. 27 old. Nah, it's not old. That's not old at all. I'm playing. I look forward to being old. Like I think being old is a good thing. You get more wisdom. I feel like whenever you're young, people are like they think you don't know nothing, so you're kind of unproven, I guess. You know, people might try to sun you just because of your age. Even ladies, they might be like, you know, if you 1 year older than a girl, they're like, "Oh, you a little boy." I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So as you get older, I feel like life just get better. You start making more money. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I feel like shit get better.
Like I will say, as I got into my late 20s, and it might be just because my career progressed with me getting older, but I feel more comfortable. I feel more confident. I'm not worried about the little stupid shit anymore. Like I fucking own a house, and it's like I'm not like. It's just like a new stage of like, okay.
That's a fact.
I've like surpassed the struggle years.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I feel like that's why getting older is the good thing, because you learn is shit that you might have did whenever you was younger that you just learn and you know not to do it next time.
Right.
I think getting old is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
That is beautiful in itself that you think that. But you're still young. So you graduated high school in like
2019.
2019.
Yeah. And
you started producing in 2014.
Yeah.
So that's like middle school, 8th grade.
Yes, sir. Type. I was like 2014, I was 13, so yeah.
So how did that start? You were in band.
Yeah. I was in band. Like I seen my brother on the program because he was on FL. He makes beats too. So I was just like, my man's had a computer, so I was just like, let me just play with it. Then we would make beats just to play freestyle on, like in the little iPhone voice memos. We would just do that shit, and yeah, that's really how things started going. It was really just for fun. It was lit. I still got like them old recordings.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
On like an old SoundCloud or like an old iPhone?
Nah, on my phone. I might have. The real early ones I don't got on this phone, but they on my computer somewhere. Yeah.
Damn.
The good old days.
You gotta put those out.
Potentially. Me, I don't care. Like I'm not insecure about old shit. I post old pictures of myself all the time, so I really do whatever.
Or like sample an old song and like have your little voice in it.
If it makes sense.
You said, that's a no. You're a fucking idiot, and you are old, because that's an old head idea. Who are your influences when you started, like outside of your brother? Like, were you looking at other producers? Were you fans of other music?
I really like Tyler, Sosa, you know what I'm saying? Like Rocky, Gambino, you know what I'm saying? Like really shit like that. A lot of singing shit. Kendrick's one of my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, really like that. A lot of the Chicago wave, like Sosa, even, you know what I'm saying, the opposite side, like his ops, like Lil J, you know what I'm saying? I was listening to FBG Duck early.
Wow.
Like, You know what I'm saying? I was fucking with Lil JoJo. I liked all the Chicago music. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? To me, I was just like, bro, this is just fire music. I feel like everybody that came out of Chicago and fucking from 2012 to fucking 2014, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
That was just a classic era. G Herbo really, I feel like he's really like the one who made this New York drill shit, the UK drill shit popping, because he was hopping on the DJL beats, and that's where that real bounce came from, like that you hearing in these like in the Pop Smoke songs, and I feel that's really where that came from, and I watched that shit happen, like really what the beats G Herbo was hopping on though, like Kill Shit. I feel like Kill Shit is if Kill Shit didn't exist, I don't think this whole new drill wave would exist. And that's a fact.
Like, do you think he gets the credit for that, or it's like a slept on fact?
I feel like he do. I feel like the New York people love him. Love G Herbo. Like, I don't think nobody has said it publicly, but dude, from studying this shit, even like people hear like drill influence in my shit, I'm really getting it from G Herbo. Like Gangway by G Herbo. Listen to that beat. Like, that's Lil Uzi hopped on it. Like Gangway, Kill Shit, all them beats, anything produced by DJL, like that's that shit. Like I feel like this is what started that drill, like that subgenre of drill. Cause you have Chief Keef drill, which is like Young Chop and you know what I'm saying, all the other producers in that wave. But I don't think it's the same, but I don't think it's necessarily the same what G Herbo was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and like I would say, I guess Chief Keef wasn't like as fast paced. Is that the right word? Like it wasn't.
I think
like,
you can't. Like I don't know. It's like it's a different bounce. Like
right.
with Chief Keef's beats, it wasn't fully the same. But then you have beats like Finito that fall under there, so it's still under the same umbrella, but it's kind of two different things. That's what I noticed. Like whenever I was growing up, studying this shit, and even just seeing how things kind of, have played out, like how. Like G Herbo's version of drill turned into like UK and New York drill. You know what I'm saying? Fucking like Chief Keef's kind of drill turned into like, I don't know, like I guess Playboy Cardi and other shit like that. Like, so it's just interesting seeing how that shit played out.
I just heard Cardi on Yachty's Minnesota. It's like an unreleased remix that never came out, and it was on my For You page on TikTok, and I hadn't heard it since then.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
Nah,
he's just like
I bet that's just fire.
It's fire, but he's like Chief Keef karaoke.
I'm telling
it's
you,
like,
bro.
Holy shit,
yeah,
bro.
man. Like,
I did not remember that.
Sosa really like changed life, and that's a fact, dude. Whenever Chief Keef came out, that changed Johnstown. Like I seen people. With the slang, with everything, I seen people's whole
shirts off, True Religion jackets.
Like Sosa really the reason why. Like I wanted dreads. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get dreads. I started my dreads in 2017, so I ain't get them till later. But it was just like I wanted dreads back then because I see Chief Keef with them. I'm like, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying. But nah, bro, really like Sosa is like he's the true. He's a revolutionary dude, bro. He changed this shit.
I think he's the most influential artist
music,
across
bro.
all genres in the past 20 years.
In the past 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
20 years?
Yeah.
Type shit.
I mean,
I
who
agree.
the fuck
I
else?
feel you. Nah, that's a fact. Dude, bro.
He like fucking changed the internet.
He did, bro.
He changed the way artists present themselves. He changed record labels and how they sign artists. Like,
nah, bro. Sosa, bro. That's the, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the GOAT, bro. Like,
and the crazy part is he's like 27.
Yeah, man.
He's
like,
still so young.
Bro, it's young, man. And it's crazy because just looking at my shit, it be little shit that I notice whenever I'm just listening to, I guess, my oldies, I guess you could say, like fucking Back from the Dead. You know what I'm saying? Back from the Dead Part 2. Fucking his mixtape, Almighty Soul. What's the other tape? I forget. But all his old shit, it's like I listen to. I'm like, damn, it be certain aspects of my music that I'm like, oh, that's where I got that from. That's what I've been noticing about everything with Rocky, Tyler. Like, I'm like, damn, like I listen to that shit like, oh, that's where I got that from. Yeah, it's cool.
I met Chief Keef. He had a song with my artist 2K Baby, and we shot a video. Uh, and he showed up in the Lamb truck with the whole crew.
That's
And
fine,
after the video shoot, I snapped a photo with him, and it turned to him. I was like, "This is the greatest moment of my life."
bro.
And he was just like,
Yeah,
"Yeah."
and and it ain't nothing to him, bro. He's just like him. It's like he don't ain't nothing else, bro, and that's what makes it even more fire. Like,
He was way more chill too than I thought he would be.
yeah,
I was so intimidated. He fucking pulled up. The entire set went quiet. Like everyone was just like, but he was fucking super
facts.
cool.
That's
He
fire,
was so
bro.
nice.
That's fire, bro. I love Sosa, bro.
So I mean, you're like 14 and you're studying all these artists from Chicago, and you're able to identify like separate sounds and beats. Where's that come from? Are your parents musical? You said your brother was into it. Like, how were you able at such a young age to like
Yeah.
sort through that and figure it out?
I mean, my dad, he used to DJ and shit. He was really what I'm doing now. He says that this is what, you know what I'm saying. I'm living out his dreams and shit. So I feel like he had that in him.
Wow.
My mom has like an old video of her rapping. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying. But not directly. Like nobody was like fully like this is what I'm doing. But I don't know. My mom used to play like fucking 50 Cent, like Genuine, Usher, like growing up. That's what I used to like hear. So I mean, I don't know. My brother put me on to a lot of the shit that I like today. Like all the Tyler's, the Chief, like everybody I named before. My brothers who put me on. So not everybody made music directly in my family, but I don't know. Like I guess it was just
You
a
were
thing.
like surrounded by it.
Yeah, for sure.
So at what age did the YouTube channel start?
That was I started consistently posting like 2017. It ain't really fully go until like 2019, 2020.
And what was the inspiration for that? You just noticed that producers have YouTube channels and
nah,
start
like
your
it's
own,
like
or-
because I had these beats and like I was like in 2016 whenever I first made my shit. I was like posting on like Hipstrumentals originals. It's like this old thing where you know you could like producers could post their beats and like I remember I had a beat do like 10,000 views and then I was like, why am I putting it to their channel whenever I could start my own shit and just run my shit up? So then from there I was just like fuck it, just started posting. It was just a slow gain, you know, and then eventually algorithms started rewarding what was happening and you know, so it was really just like 2016 up until March of this year.
Yeah.
You know, and well, April of this year is whenever I really like slowed down with this shit. I was really posting every day from then. You know what I'm saying? I was posting every day on YouTube for like 3-4 years.
So how many beats were you making a day? If you're posting one a day, were you just making
I was
one, or
probably
you're
just
making
making one.
5?
I'm not no nigga that goes in and I have to make mad beats. Like niggas be on the internet, "Ooh, bro, I just whipped out like 10 beats a day. Like nigga, like are they fire?
They're all trash.
You know what I'm saying? Like probably one of them is fire. I'll just make the one. Like I ain't finna sit here. You know what I'm saying? Like I just make the one, post it, and niggas that make all them beats and don't do nothing with them. So it's like, what are you really doing? Like I was never one to make mad shit. The most beats I've probably made in a day was like 3 or 4.
I mean, one a day is pretty crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, and like I guess I probably made more in a day, but it was just it wasn't fully done. You know what I'm saying? It's probably just like, yeah, I made this beat.
You'd be like working on it, but there was
Yeah.
one finished product that you would upload.
Yeah, type shit.
Because now the channel has like 155,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
But when Awkward Freestyle came out and I spoke with Jake about you the first time, it still had like 100,000.
Yeah,
So even like before the
because
rap.
before this shit really started going, I was making money. I had my following going. That's how I was making my money, like, and I was eating good shit, like, probably better than, you know what I'm saying, what I was doing, like what I'm doing now, like,
Right.
you know what I mean, like I was making a lot of money, like that was how I was eating, and then people was also hopping on my beats and shit. So it was like
Was it mainly from ad revenue from the channel, or was it from selling the
it was
beats or
beat
licensing
set.
them?
It was everything. It all adds up. You know what I'm saying? Like multiple streams of income. You know what I'm saying? Really like that.
And I saw that you said like in 2017 you had a song with Yeat.
Yeah.
Is that song out there somewhere?
And like back then he had posted it and we had a couple DMs and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that was that. He had hit me up like a year ago, like around when Sorry About That came out. Asked for some beats. I sent him some shit and like uh, nothing really came from it. But I fuck with Yeet and I still send him beats if he wanted beats. I don't know if we're like on the same. Like whenever he hit me up, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do because I don't make these type beats.
Right.
But you know what I mean, just the thought of him like hitting me up after, you know what I'm saying, like you know, after we worked like a couple times, like once back in the day,
Right.
and you like remembered that, you know what I'm saying, that was just like love. So I was just like, all right, bet, let me just try to cook some shit. So I made him a couple beats and sent him, and he was fucking with one, but just nothing came from it. And yeah, I fuck with you. I respect where he's at. You know what I'm saying? He definitely, that's a dude who I say like actually worked for this shit. Like bro was putting in pain for a while. So yeah.
I mean, was making music since like 2017, 2016.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy.
Bro been working. Like
you see like those old photos of him, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
That's the growth, man. I respect it, bro. Like everything grow. Whenever you grow, you know what I'm saying, money get longer, looks get better. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be.
And like even his manager Nextel, it's like I remember Nextel because Nextel threw a like XXX Ski Mask show in Portland in like 2015 or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Like he was grinding too.
For sure.
It took forever.
That's how it be, but whenever it pays, it pays.
Yeah, it fucking paid for
Hell
them.
Yeah.
So were there any other artists around that time of like 2017 when you worked with Yeat? Like, are there any artists that went on to be successful or?
Yeah, a lot of new wave young folks like have hopped on my beats before. Like, I mean, I had an unreleased song, like a song that leaked with like Lil Mosey.
No, wow.
A lot like the new SoundCloud kids, like Young Chris has an old song on my shit. Like, who else? I don't know. If you look it up, you'll find something. It's just like occasionally I'll see like, oh, they had a song on my shit. That's fire. Like,
that's crazy.
And it's cool. It's just like, you know, I've been in this shit for a minute, so it's like, it don't surprise me whenever I see that. And it's cool. It's lit.
Is producing frustrating in that you're making a beat every day and then you finally place with an artist and that never comes out? And
yeah, nah, that's why I did the YouTube, because I'm like, bro, I was never one, like, I'm not finna sit here and cook a nigga some beats. Keep the beats exclusively for him. Nigga don't hop on the damn beats.
Right.
Or if you do hop on it, is he gonna like it enough to want to drop the shit? And if you do drop the shit, is it gonna be the lead single or is it gonna be one of the songs at the bottom of the fucking project that don't really get attention?
And if it is, am I gonna be credited?
Yeah, so
like,
it's just
are
like
we
that.
Gonna have the splits down?
Yeah.
Like, am I gonna have to fucking hound them for months?
That's why I was heavy on YouTube, because I'm like, I could post this beat, right, and then okay, the biggest artist in the world might not see it, but the next biggest artist in the world might not see it. That's why all the new young kids who, you know what I'm saying, was looking for beats back in the day probably hopped on one of my shits, and then next thing you know, I probably had a fucking, like, the niggas had a Yeat placement back then. You know what I'm saying? Now, Yeat is who he is, and then it's like, oh, like, it's just like me. I knew the vision. I'm like, I'm going to just do this for the future. You know what I'm saying? For the kids who's going to be up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that's probably the most important lesson of the whole thing is that when you're starting producing or whatever, it's like you should build with the people around you and not just be so focused on like, I want to get a beat to fucking Kid Cudi or A$AP Rocky or like these huge stars. I'm going to hit them up on Instagram. It's like you should build for years. But a lot of kids don't have it in them to stay fucking committed for that long.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Like, that's definitely a fact, bro. I was never thirsty. I knew I was gonna take the long route with shit, so I was never really thirsty about being in the, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, if them placements come, they come, but I move at my own pace. Like, I like doing shit pace wise. Like, anything that comes fast isn't good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I see
How did you eventually meet Snot?
it. He had hopped on one of my beats on YouTube, and
Oh wow.
I just hit him up like, bro, let's lock in, let's do some shit, and yeah, and then he was just hopping on my beats, and then we had Revenge, which was on Lyrical Lemonade, his first Lyrical Lemonade video, and I made the beat for it. So
Are you in one of those videos in the background?
Yeah. In Revenge, I was there.
So crazy.
Yes, sir.
And then you and Snot became super close, like
Yeah,
actually like really good friends.
Yeah, nah, that's my boy. That's my boy.
And then we're really about to skip ahead for a second, but speaking of Lyrical Lemonade,
Yeah,
it goes from you being in the video to then Mr. Lyrical Lemonade himself,
the CEO.
fucking Cole,
Yeah.
being like, bro, you're fire.
Hell yeah. Nah, it's fire, man. Like, it's definitely fire. Hopefully, me and Cole could do something.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You dropped your debut project Nowhere, February 2019.
That's how you word it? Debut project.
I'm not the one who worded it. It was another interview. They said it was your debut, and I'm just going off of it.
I mean, I guess
fake
it
news.
is. Yeah, I guess it is like my first project. It wasn't no grand finale. I made all them songs in a day and just dropped it. It was just like, and it was I dropped it on my birthday in 2018, and was that my birthday? Was that 2018 or 2019? That might have been 2019. Yeah, that was 2019.
In February?
February 13th, 2019. Yeah. That was on my birthday, my 18th birthday, and I was just bored. I made them songs, and I was just like, it was close to my birthday, so I'm like, I made all the songs in a day. I was just like, I'm gonna drop this. Like, fuck it.
Were those the first rap songs you recorded?
Hell no.
But the first ones you released?
Hell no.
So why does it say in my notes it's the debut?
Because people don't know me. They're frauds. My first rap song that I posted publicly on my SoundCloud was posted in 2017, and it's called Oh My. If you scroll down to the bottom of my SoundCloud, you'll see it. And but before that, it was just beats and other people's song that I would post that hopped on my beat. And from there, I was posting consistently. So the first song I posted on my SoundCloud might have been 2018. That was 2018, I'm pretty sure. Or 2017. I don't know, one of them. People can scroll down and look for themselves. But before that, I have other songs on my friends' pages, which I've, did like features on, but I was just keeping it on the low. And nobody, it's not like they was famous, so it was like,
right.
Nobody really noticed. But I do have earlier songs on the internet somewhere, but the earliest on my SoundCloud is a song called Oh My. And I sampled like X, Sad by X, and yeah.
It sounds like you're not a fan of it.
I'm not a fan. Like, shit, it was what I could do at the time. Yeah. That's how I see it. It was just what I could do at the time.
So, I mean, that time period, like February 2019 to this April?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It is, and I got a lot of shit in between that. Like, a lot of songs that I've dropped in between that.
Were you steady, like, building up a fan base? Did you see the progress, or
on the rap side, no.
Happened
on
now?
the rap side, no. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, on the rap side, shit stayed stagnant until April. Like, April this year. Like, it was like, I mean, slowly I would get like slight more improvements. You know what I'm saying, in my shit, but like up until April, I had like I probably had like 2,000 followers on SoundCloud, which isn't bad, but it was just what it was. I've had that for like 2 years before that, right. So it was just like nothing was really happening. But yeah, I had growth in the producer world, and just I was growing my image, my saying on Instagram, like. But like prior to April of this year, on the rap side, like nothing was really going. I remember I was looking at my Spotify, like right before I dropped Awkward, and I had like probably like 1,000 monthly listeners, probably
Shit.
less than that. I think it was probably like 900.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, fuck it, like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really care because I knew my YouTube had motion and I was making money, so I didn't give a fuck. But like, I would drop songs and like before I dropped Awkward, I had dropped a song and it didn't really perform, and I was like, okay. But then 4 days later, I dropped Awkward and it was just different. From then, it's just been up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've known you forever and I'm your biggest fan. But when you dropped that song, me and the rest of the world, I fucking remember it. It was like, I feel like it was like towards the end of the week, and it was like that weekend. Everybody was like, everyone in the music industry, like, yo, what the fuck? What's up with this? Phone calls, texts, emails.
Nah,
like, holy
it was
shit.
it was definitely a moment because it was nice. Like the song, I made the beat, recorded the song, and dropped it all in one day.
So crazy.
Yeah, like I made the beat the night before, posted it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Was I thinking of a song concept in my head, not to that beat, but to another beat, and I was like, okay, whatever. Woke up in the morning and was just like, I heard the beat, I read a comment, it was like, oh, this beat almost made me cry, bro. And I was just like, oh, okay. If I'm getting comments like that, then that means that this beat is really touching people. So I'ma try something on this. You know what I'm saying? And from there, once I like, okay, I'm like, I sampled this song, let me do this. The marketing plan was already laid out for me. So I was like, I'm going to make some crazy shit to this song. Or not even some crazy shit. I'm going to just do what I do on this song. Now I'm going to you know what I'm saying, post it on TikTok. Well, I didn't post it on TikTok first. I posted it on Instagram. As soon as I posted a snippet, like, it's just instant reactions. But better than I would normally get.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, like, that's different. Let me take this to TikTok and just see what happens. And then I posted the snippet, and it did a lot better than what my rap shit would do. Because I was just posting dumb, funny shit and producer memes before.
And at the time, how many followers did you have on TikTok?
I had like 20,000.
Oh,
so it wasn't
like
bad, but that was because I was really doing producer memes.
Doing like producer, TikTok.
Like producer memes, and I was just doing funny shit. So like, and I feel like I'm a funny nigga, so I could, if I really wanted to be like one of these fucking IG comedian niggas, I can. So it was like, it was just like that. So on TikTok, I had like 20K. On Instagram, I had at the time like 17K, 18K, like, which isn't bad.
When you sample the song, is the idea that I hope the artist I samples hears it, or is it just I'm sampling it because I like it?
Nah, I was just sampling it because I liked it. But then once it started going, it passed by my head that, he might
actually hear it.
Yeah, he might actually hear this because this is kind of going crazy right now.
So then the post goes live on Our Generation Music.
Yeah.
And he comments on it.
Yeah.
Do you know how was it just on his feed? Were you telling fans to...
Nah. He just commented on it. I just seen the notification. It was just like, Felicia to go comment on a post that you was tagged in. And then I was like, oh, shit. Then I got mad geeked. I started crying. And, yeah.
Are we talking like heavy bawling?
I was
crying.
It was a moment. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that was the first time I ever cried tears of joy.
It was like I assume like a weight and the stress lifted off. It was like, holy shit, all these years during that time, happening.
It wasn't. I think it was really because I was like kind of stressing. Like, are they gonna clear this sample, or are they gonna take down my song? So I feel like I was stressing at that time about the sample not being cleared and them deleting the song possibly. So whenever I seen that, I'm like, as soon as I seen them coming, I'm like, oh, this bitch getting cleared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, all right, bet. Like, and then I just got excited. And then on top of that, it was just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? My favorite rapper fucking acknowledged what, you know what I'm saying, I did. And then it just started getting real.
Top of that, I'm sure your manager Jake was hitting you up and be like, oh, this
not
label
even.
just hit us up. This label just hit us up.
The label shit didn't really move me though. I don't know. It still don't. I'm still independent. I'm thinking about doing something, but it's like it never really moved me. I guess like having more money is cool, but I had money before, so it was just like I don't know. I'm really just in this shit for the real like music, but the label shit is cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas been doing meetings, and it's like, all right, like this shit is real, because then it's just a big ass group of white people staring at me.
Just like right now, we got me, we got Jake, because it's like you've already crossed the bar of. You've like crossed the threshold of like you've kind of made it to a certain extent. I feel like a lot of the label meetings are like you like might make it and we're gonna help you, but you're like I already sort of made it. Like you obviously have so much more to go, but I would see why it's not the most exciting thing in the world.
Yeah, nah, and that's kind of true, because it's like, all right, bet, like I done did what I did, but like now independently, I feel like it's certain levels. It's certain levels that labels take you to, though,
Right.
like that you just can't get whenever you're independent in certain looks. So
Yeah, like
you know,
award shows and songs on
yeah,
radios and TV syncs
and it's like
shit like that.
where I want to be. I'm trying to be like a critically acclaimed artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be like a real culturally impactful artist. I'm not on some like, the low key like I'm trying to be
Right.
on some real shit. Like I'm trying to be him. So it's like I know where. Yeah, I'm like I know that eventually, like you got to do certain things to take you to that level. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas, don't sell your soul, nigga. Shut up. Like niggas don't know shit. I know people in this music shit that are regular ass people.
I don't even fully. When I hear the sell your soul thing, are people implying that actually your soul is being sold?
I feel like they mean morals, like don't do anything against your morals, which I wouldn't do. That's not.
Why
even
don't
in my
they
character.
ever say that for people who like make it to the NBA or
Bro,
like
they're
play in the
fucking
NFL?
weird.
It's
and
the same
and
fucking
the NBA
thing.
is like some real like, you know what I'm saying, that's probably more like sticky than the music shit. I mean, it could get sticky both ways, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like to your point, like in the NBA, like you're locked into a contract, you can't change teams.
Yeah,
you
man,
have some
and
fucking billionaire white guy.
Yeah, and that
choosing
like
your
that's where
future.
it's like, with I don't know too much about it to even speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like as far, because I'm like, okay, I know with music, you can have a manager, that you have a lawyer, and all these other outside people that could really make a deal go in your way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And make sure you're not getting fucked over. I don't know how it is with like NBA, NFL players. Like I know it's like, I don't know, maybe they have like an agent or
Oh,
something.
sure, but if you
Like,
snap your fucking leg,
Yeah.
then it's over for you.
Yeah, that's why I stopped playing sports. That's why I'm gonna just do music. I'm a skinny nigga. Like fuck that shit.
You saw Tua Tagovailoa, that fucking hit he took?
Yeah, man, that was sad, bro.
Bro, I fucking...
Is he good? Man, that's sad, bro.
No fucking idea.
That
If
football
I
shit.
ever have kids, they're not playing football.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind to play football now?
I'm gonna come clean, bro. Nigga, I knew I wasn't making it to the league, so I'm not risking getting fucked up by that shit. Imagine some bullshit. You get fucked up and you ain't even make it to the league. Fuck that. Niggas be getting brain damage.
How old were you when you realized you're like, I'm not going to be a pro athlete?
8th grade. Like right before high school, bro. Like I had fucking played football. I got in at like the kick return team. On the special teams. I'm blocking. I ain't even do shit. I bump into a nigga. My thumb broke. Had to go to the hospital. That was the first time I got in that fucking year. Wow. Thumb broke. I was out.
It's over.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it.
I broke my pinky too, like a while ago. And before that, I had played football in 6th grade, and that was just, I didn't really do shit. I had like one 12-yard run.
Yeah.
That was the highlight of my career. And I ran track in high school. Like that was cool. I really only did it just to have something physical to do. Like it wasn't strict. Like people wasn't there like, oh, run this. It was just like we go out there. We really train as much as we want. So it's just like, all right, we do these little workouts. We do this and that's it. Like, I feel like track is a real independent thing. It's like, at least for my school, it wasn't a heavy thing like as a team. It was just like, all right, you do your event. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. It's like even if you come in last, nobody's like, damn nigga, what the fuck? Like,
What was your event? Was it short distance, long distance?
I ran the 400. I did the 100
Okay.
before too. I wasn't really fast though. My fastest time in the 400 was like 58 seconds. Like that's not that fast for a girl. That's fast. I done taught like the record in my school, like the girls' speed was like a 58. So
Okay.
like
So if you switch sides, you could have been somebody.
yeah, like for the 100, my fastest time was like 12 seconds. But the record was like 9 seconds, like 10 seconds.
What's like the Olympic? Is it like 8 seconds or something, or 9?
It might be like
like
9.
8 or 9.
I don't know who beat Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
That I don't know. Like I'm so behind on. Shit
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
like the one I follow like every sport, but
Yeah.
I ran track in high school. My whole family are runners.
Mm-hmm.
My dad ran every fucking marathon. My siblings like full scholarships to college, and I was the youngest kid, so I was kind of like, the problem child.
Nah, yeah, I feel that.
But I tried track, and I was like, I'm like a lanky, and I was even more lanky. And
You was jumping the hurdles.
no, I was more like long distance cross
Yeah.
country. I think I did the high jump thing
Yeah.
because I could like jump really well in high school. Like I could kind of dunk. But I did like the 100,
Yeah.
and there was like too many people on the track because
Yeah.
it was like indoors winter track, like too many people starting, and my feet tangled with someone else's like right away, and I fell on my head. I was like, I'm over this.
Damn,
And
cousin.
no more track for me.
Nah, that's a fact, bruh. Like, I had stopped in 10th grade, though. Then after that, I was just full music. Full music.
Yeah, same, except
Yeah.
I was full blogging. Full blogging.
For sure.
But
For
okay,
sure.
so awkward freestyle. When it blows up, I imagine there's pressure of like, I
It's
need
no
to like
pressure.
follow up this moment.
No pressure.
Because,
Everything I did was myself. I made the beat myself. I mixed it.
no, but I mean,
myself.
like, most things go viral, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's like maybe 6 months later, there's another song from an artist that's like sort of is viral,
Yeah, I
and they
knew-
sign to
I
a
knew it
label,
wasn't
and like it
gonna-
never really works out.
I knew it wasn't gonna be like that with me. Like I've been doing this shit for a minute to know how to like move. Like there was no pressure because I made the beat. I fucking mixed the song myself. The song was really nothing that I put too much thought into. So I'm like, if I can make this song
Right.
and it hits this hard with no full thought, then I could do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? And then 9 days later is whenever I drop my next biggest song, which is Louis V.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's like, it was just like, I knew I was able to, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, because whenever you are yourself, I don't think, like, you shouldn't have a problem with these things.
Right, and like you didn't like luck into it. There's like a
Yeah.
random old song that blew up, and it's like
yeah.
you were already on that wave. And
Nah,
as you
that's a
said, you
fact.
made it and everything, so you could just
Yeah. So it's
and
like
make it
everything
again.
that you're hearing is me. So if
Right.
I could get somebody to like me
Mhm.
and everything I do, then it's like, I don't know if you could go wrong with that. Cause if you can never go wrong with being yourself, honestly. Like, and that's how I see it. I was never I don't know. I feel like you get into them dilemmas whenever you're fucking following a trend or following a wave,
Mhm.
and if that wave dies, then you're dying with it.
Right, exactly.
And me, I'm like, everything I'm doing is old ideas. I tried to sample awkward in fucking 2018.
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? I literally took like damn near the same drums from an old beat. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like, it's like all, even up to my recent song Just Friends, I made that beat is from 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And at least the melody is. But then I came back around it and put some different drums on it to kind of, modernize it with my style that people like. And then, but that melody is, I posted that beat on YouTube years ago. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I didn't have a problem with it because I knew, like, okay, I've been putting in work for a long time, and I was really pressuring myself to post quality shit every day for
Right.
years. You know what I'm saying? And I was delivering on that wish of
It's like
fucking
you went to like training camp
yeah,
and you were
and
waiting for this moment, and then the
yeah,
moment happened. It's like I worked every single day
yeah,
since
for
2017 for
sure.
this.
And I know it wasn't rap shit, but it was what I feel like is harder than rap shit, which is fucking making these
It's
beats
so much
every
fucking
day.
harder.
And
It's so
me,
much
I
harder.
make, I'm like, no, every beat gotta be better than the next. That's how I was doing it. Or like, if I do something in this beat, I gotta do something slightly different. It might sound the same, it might fall under the same category, but it has to be semi-different. And leading up to that, motherfuckers was in my YouTube comments like, you fell off, oh, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I really made the awkward beat was because some nigga in my comments was like, bro, you fell off, you used the same drums. And the shit had like 30 likes. I'm like, y'all agree with this nigga?
Wow. Haters.
So I had to
What
get
the
right,
fuck?
man. And then right after that, that same day, niggas made this shit that's really changing where my life is going. So it's
Completely
like,
changed your life.
yeah. So it's like that, but nah, it wasn't no pressure on me because everything I do is me, bruh. Like everything I do is me, and I'm just me. Like I don't really, I don't know. I don't be doing no gimmick shit. Like anything I do is within my character. Like I don't do anything that's like if it's some shit that I wouldn't normally do, then I'm probably not gonna do it. You
Right.
know?
I mean, I think the most impressive part of this whole thing is that, like, the sustained success and, like, sort of what I was saying before of, like, okay, you put out another song and it reacts in the same way, and all of your fucking Instagram posts have incredible engagement. And then leading up to the Rolling Loud thing,
Yeah.
fucking genius.
Yeah.
Walk me through that.
Yeah, so I did the Rolling Loud shit, and I was like, okay, like, of course I'm gonna post it on my
But okay,
socials.
you perform Rolling Loud, it's your first festival. You go on at like 2:45 p.m.
Shit, it was early in
or
the night.
earlier, like
Yeah,
2:30 or 2 or 1.
yeah, it was like 2.
So you go on at 2 p.m. in New York, and the headliner goes on at like 10 or whatever. I think New York has an
Yeah.
ordinance that it's maybe a little earlier. Going into it, were you prepared? And you're on the main stage, so kids don't get there until like 6 p.m. Were you mentally prepared that there's going to be no one in the
Yeah.
crowd?
I knew there was gonna be nobody there. That's why I was like, my sister and my friends with me, bro. This about to be a movie. I'm like,
Yeah,
nigga,
like, no.
you gonna go there?
Yeah.
It ain't about to be a movie. I did the Tekka show. I opened for Lil Tekka the day before,
Yeah.
and it was like probably like 1,200 people there. So I was already prepared. Like for me, performing in front of 13 people is no different than performing in front of 1,200 people. Is
Wow.
you just go up there and perform. It wasn't different for me. It's just like I'm gonna go out there and perform and do my thing. But then afterwards, after everything happens, I'm just looking through the footage and I'm just like, okay. And then it was like 3 days went by and I didn't post it on Twitter, so I had to remind myself. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't post this on Twitter. Let me do content for my Twitter. And then I was just like, I performed for 13 people at Rolling Loud, and I didn't expect it to hit like that.
Because most artists, they'd be mad. They'd say, fuck Rolling Loud. Why'd they put me on the main stage? I should have been on the side stage. Because the main stage has this entire huge VIP pit that, of course, the VIPs aren't there yet.
Yeah.
So it's really empty. And then there's the barricades. So there's
Yeah.
like a few kids. So any other artist like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to share the video. I'm going to fucking put up like a special video that only shows
Salty.
me on the stage. And I'm going to pretend
see,
like
I
there were
don't know.
1,000 people.
I don't know what people's fascination is about looking like polished as soon as you come out. Like, dude, I'm gonna come clean. I ain't shit yet. Like, it's like, dude, like, I ain't even expect them people that came. I didn't expect them to come. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you acting like you that. Like, you know, relax. Relax your bones, relax your body, relax your mind. You know what I'm saying?
So
I don't know.
you made the choice to post it and
Yeah.
to make like a joke out of it.
Yeah.
And it just immediately,
Yeah, man. It
3
was
million
like,
people have seen it so far, 20,000 retweets or whatever the number is.
Man, yeah, it was really like that. It was really like, bro, like, it was kind of trolling myself, but it was like with real, real intentions. Like, it wasn't a lot of people there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, most people would have been like, oh, fuck this, I ain't doing this. Like, and that's just weird to me. I don't know. I'm about the growth, bro. Like, if people not seeing the growth, because it's the thing is, people's whole IGs be facades. Niggas be on Instagram with fucking 200,000 followers. They post a picture and then it says like by others. Niggas hiding their likes.
Right.
Niggas doing this, that, and the other to make themselves look lit. It's like, bro, I have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? This is a very public thing. It definitely, yeah, it was like a little bit of people in the crowd, but dude, there was like 1,000 people in the live. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, to me, it's just like, I don't know, like, a lot of people don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying? How I seen it was like, it don't matter. Like I said, it don't performing for 1,200 people versus 13 people versus 14 versus 52 versus whatever number it was, whatever number it is. It don't really matter. I don't think it should matter. It's like, dude, just go up there and do what you're supposed to do. Like, you're the artist. These people came out, they spent their time, they spent their money. It don't matter if 1 million people ain't here. Like, these people are here. Like, fuck it. They came here. Do your thing. Like, do what you're supposed to do.
And then when you perform next year, you're going to have the craziest video of all time because it's going to start with that video and then it's going to pan to like thousands of kids in the crowd.
Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Like, it's like, bro, that's... And me, I don't got shit to hide, bro. Like, this is like what I do. Like, yeah, I'm established as the producer, but not as the artist. So I don't expect people to come out. It's like I gotta earn that. I gotta earn, even with how I treat music, it's like I gotta earn every single listen. I gotta earn, like, every single person that likes my music, I've earned that. Like, I made, like, I give people reasons to follow me on Instagram. Okay, you don't follow me on Instagram? All right, I'm going to give you a reason. I'm going to post good quality shit. Yeah. I'm going to release good music. I'm going to do this and give you a real reason to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? People think that niggas should just fuck with them because they do shit, because you make music, just because you was recording for 30 hours in the studio. Nigga, we don't care. Is it good?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I see it. Like, I feel like, bro, nobody owes you shit. These people do not have to listen to your music. People don't have to come out to see you. People don't have to do anything. People don't have to like and comment on my posts on Instagram. I'm thankful for everybody that does. I'm thankful for everybody that's, you know what I'm saying? And because you don't got to, you know what I'm saying? But there's nothing for me I don't have nothing to hide. I'm transparent in all aspects of my come up, in all aspects of my music and everything.
I mean, and I think that humility is really rare, not only in music, but in this social media world where everyone feels like they only have to show their most proud moments and they don't put like their normal moments. And like,
everybody, we are humans, bro. Niggas act like shit is perfect. Bro, like, stop. I don't see how people just openly lie about shit.
Because that video juxtaposed against like them canceling his show because he only had, I forget the number, like 80 fucking kids there or whatever, or 24K Golden went viral on TikTok like 6 months ago of like he has 30 million monthly listeners and he's selling his concert tickets for $1. You just being like, yo, I'm proud of this, completely takes the air out of anybody trying to be like, oh, bro, he's fucking whack. Where it's like, all the comments are like, that's so sick for him. Oh, wow, he got 3 million views. I'm rooting for him. I can't wait to see him next year. Like, just flipping the script.
Hell yeah.
Without even trying, because that's just already how you are.
Nah, for sure. And yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just about keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. Like, everything I post, I won't post something if it's not real to me and something shape, you know what I mean, some shape or form. Like I'm not finna. I don't know. Like I'm not that. I don't be insecure about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not insecure about anything I do. You know what I mean? Like it's like this is what I do. This is where I'm at currently. You know what I'm saying? If I get to the point where I'm fucking where it's mad people in the crowd, I'll post that because that's where I'm at currently. Like that's where I was at currently. You know what I'm saying? If I pull fucking 13 people, nigga, that's where I'm at currently. Like you gonna see whenever it happens because that's how it was. It's always been like that for me, bro. Like I fucking before it would just be like I wasn't getting plays on SoundCloud. I wasn't getting no attention with my rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was posting it because that's where I was at the moment. Like I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. Like whenever you start to hide shit and you faking your streams, you faking your likes, you faking your followers. Niggas got fake verifications. You know what I'm saying? You start to look like, dude, like niggas look at you different. You not finna gain no real fan base off lying to niggas.
And also, like, fans don't want to be there when someone already made it. They want to be on the path with them.
Bro. I don't know why niggas like, dude. I be telling people that, like, bro, I don't know why people want to look polished and clean. Like, people fuck with the people they fuck. I fuck with my favorite artists because I watch them go to where they're at now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people
because you feel invested and you feel a part of the process and you're proud of them and you remember when they released that first song and it only had X amount of plays and now they have so much more. And
yeah, man, like, and that's definitely a fact, bro. And people just gotta learn. Some people gonna learn, some people won't. Like, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, the people will weed out those people. The people are gonna side with the people they side with. They want who they want. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and you know what I'm saying? It's no shade to how people operate they shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you know what I'm saying? The people will tell you if they like it or not. If they like how you did certain things or not. You know what I'm saying? And this is not me telling people what to do, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? You should learn by example with people. Like, and I feel like that's what it is.
Facts. And you use that moment with the Rolling Loud video to go right into your next video, which is for If You Go.
Yeah.
That video is insane.
Thank you.
The umbrella, the colors. Is that the director hit you up with an idea or you had an idea or how does that work?
Yeah, shout out Keaton Jones. He had like directed it. So I was in Dallas. I mean, not Dallas, I'm sorry. I was in Houston. Like my homies just wanted to pull up in Houston. And I don't like just traveling on some like regular shit. I'm like, if I'm down here, I gotta be working in some type of way. So I'm like, yo, I need like videographers in the Texas area. And he was there. At first, I wasn't gonna go with him because his video style it wasn't what I was looking for. Like what we ended up shooting was what I was looking for. But I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna build with him. I'm gonna just get my vision across. And he was very determined about doing the video. So I was like, okay, like he could get it done. So the concept in my head was to go all pink, and we ended up like he had sent the house because I had him write a treatment. He had sent the house. I'm like, okay, so we're on the same page. So now I was just like, I bet, like lock this shit in. Like, so we ended up doing the video, and it was certain things throughout that I would like change. Like I told him like, okay, I want all still shots. Like I don't want any like movement of the camera. Like I like still shots and just let like this surrounding speak. And that's how we ended up doing it, like a lot of still shots. At first with like the scene where the girl's pouring the water on the umbrella, like at first we didn't have an umbrella, so they was like, okay, like just have her pour it on your head. But I had a fresh retwist, so I wasn't trying to fuck that up. So I was like, nah, fuck that. So we was just
overruled.
At first we was just gonna do like her, like me and her standing on the porch, and like we're kind of just like looking off, and then like she's just pouring it down. Like, not on top of me, but I'm beside her. But then the director had pulled out an umbrella. I'm like, bro, let me get the umbrella. Like, nigga, what? That's going to look fire. You know what I'm saying? She poured it on top of the umbrella. I ain't got to get wet. It look wavy. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
So we ended up doing it, and then I ended up really making the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, what it is. I feel like that's a lot of people's favorite scene in the video. Yeah.
It's so good.
Hell yeah.
Is there any comparison? You didn't direct the video, but maybe it could theoretically be called co-directing.
Yeah, I would consider it that.
Is there any comparison between co-directing and producing or rapping? Is it all coming from the same place in your brain, or are you flexing a separate muscle?
It is. I really feel like it's all within the same thing. I feel like, I don't know, like I definitely feel like, I mean, any video I do, I feel like I'm gonna have a hand in the creative direction in some type of way, because it's just my vision. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like anything I do, I'm gonna try to, if I have something to say, then I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna make sure it's clear. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. And I feel like it does stem from me being a producer, just because it's like I've been knowing like little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know these little things add up to one thing. So I think that's what it probably might be like that.
Speaking of producers, speaking of being super online, are you ever off your phone? Because every Kanye post in the last 48 hours, one of the top comments is from you.
Bruh, I'll be on my, there'll be times like this whenever I'm not on my phone. But I mean, bro, I just see it and then I comment. Like, I always been like this. I always been in mad comment sections. But and like, now that I'm verified, I'm acting up.
Commenting because everyone's gonna see it. Like, that's the idea. It's like you're not speaking into a voice. Like, you're trying to think of something clever enough to be the top. comment.
That's a fact. And like, but I was always like that. I was getting top comments whenever I wasn't verified. Like, I remember. It was like every single post. I'll be on fucking no jumper say cheese posts. If it's some dumb shit, I'll just say some whatever comes to my head at that moment, and then there's next thing you know, like 4,000 likes, like just because I was always like that. Now that I'm verified, it just puts my shit in more of a spotlight.
And it's like, yeah, of course you get more followers and people check out. But
I wasn't even using it for more followers. I just be saying whatever comes to my head.
And it's like also like a pride thing. It's like, I want to be the funniest person in this comment section. Like, I want to win the race. Yeah. And I want to be up there.
Yeah. That is true. I don't know. I'm gonna come clean. I don't even know if it's like that with me, bro. I just like comment whatever, bro. I'm just like, I'm gonna just comment on this. If I have nothing to say, then I won't comment. But if something comes to my head, I'm like, fuck it, like. Or sometimes, like, in shit, I would just, like, drop, like, a praise God. Like, God is good.
I like...
Just because it's, I love Kanye. And his Instagram shenanigans been crazy.
I mean...
But I love Kanye.
Yesterday, I had a meeting at, like, 1 p.m. and I had to drive into Hollywood. And I'm a little bit away from there. And, man, I was a little bit late because I was just scrolling through my feed. I was like, I got to get a comment off. And, like, my comments didn't do too well. But I got one with like 300 likes or whatever. And then, but he was saying such crazy shit that I was like, do I want someone to like look at this and see my comment and think I'm like laughing at him or co-signing? And I'm like,
I know that's
he's
one
like a mental breakdown.
That's one past my head, and it's definitely serious. But I feel like I would hope people would think it's all in good favor. I
don't think anyone gives a shit.
Oh God, like nigga, everybody is commenting on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Are you a Kanye fan?
Hell yeah.
I mean, of course.
Kanye is the GOAT, bro. Yeah. Like, on the producer side, that's a legendary dude, bro. I be forgetting to bring him up in the top 5, top 10 conversation. Like, Kanye is the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, because like I see like a few of like past interviews you've done. And it's always like ASAP and Tyler.
Yeah, I be like, I feel so guilty whenever I don't bring up Kanye. Kanye's the GOAT, bro. Like, that's a legendary, revolutionary dude, bro.
He changed everything.
He changed everything, bro. He definitely did.
He's like the Chief Keef of
1999. No, he's the Kanye of Kanye 99.
I'm kidding. Besides Tyler acknowledging you, what's like the coolest moment that you've had over the past like 6-8 months?
I don't know. Like, I feel like everything else was kind of like, all right, this is just regular to me. Like, I don't know. I was used to, like, you know, bigger people occasionally hitting me up because, like, they'll probably want some beats or something. I don't know. I don't think anything fully crazy has happened other than that. I mean, like, definitely, like, Rolling Loud was lit. I done been to so many Rolling Louds, though, just in the back. That was my first time performing, though.
Right.
I don't know. It was nothing. Like, I ain't do no headline show yet, so it's like I don't think I've really seen any of my fans in person. Like, I mean, people have came up to me, like, one time in New York. It was like 3:00 in the morning. Like, I'm walking back to my hotel from this restaurant. Like, these two girls are behind me, and I'm thinking like it's two homeless girls. I just hear them like saying something, and then they're like, "Eem Triplin, Eem." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Wow.
So I'm thinking I'm about to have to, you know what I'm saying, if somebody try to swing on me, but then they're like, it's like this, it's two brown skin girls, and then she's like, "Are you Eem Triplin?" I don't know if my London
shit.
accent is right.
I heard it.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, I'm from London. I'm a big fan. I love your recent music video. Can I get a picture? I was like, oh yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
And that was at 3:00 in the morning in New York. I did not expect to get ran down on.
Are you in a relationship?
Nah.
How is life treating you now that you're famous? Is it
I
good?
mean,
Are you weary? Are you like, I don't know what this person's intentions are in my DMs? Are they gonna expose me? Are they gonna post my shit?
I'm definitely cautious, man. Cause dude, oh my lord, I ain't even up yet, and it's definitely girls that's already acting out. Girls that I knew for a while. Like some girl posted me on Twitter, not a picture of me, but she fucking blocked me and posted me on Twitter. She's like, "Not Eem Triplin trying to fly me." I'm like, what? How dare you fucking lie? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it was like, "Fly me out for Rolling Loud." I'm like, oh my God. Wow. It wasn't even for Rolling Loud.
Wow. So you were trying to fly her out?
Nah. I was chatting.
Okay.
I was chatting.
You were flirting. You were like,
yeah, like I ain't never flown never flown a girl out. Never flown a girl out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, it's just shit like that. Like, this one girl had fucking posted, like, she didn't know I was bro, she didn't know I was in, like, whatever, like, private story or, you know, close friends, and then had posted a screenshot of me. Like, it wasn't like nothing crazy, of course, but you know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, and then I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you're in the prime. You're a prime target right now because it's still accessible.
It's early,
and like they're trying to get in early.
Nah, and that's a fact. But me, I don't be on no out of pocket shit. I'm gonna come clean. Like, I'm not on no out of pocket time, and I know like who to deal with and who not to. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely wary. Like, I watch out for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like dealing with girls that know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not trying to deal with no fanned out girl, because that's how you get. You know what I'm saying, posted. That's how bullshit happens. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not out of pocket, it don't gotta be you hanging butt ass naked. But it's like fucking, even if you just post some shit saying something like, "Oh, Eem Triplin just texted me. Eem Triplin liked my post." It's like, why are you doing that? I don't know, like, that's just, I don't like that.
So,
and I'm a private person whenever it comes to like things like that.
You're not on your Drake flying out Ice Spice, following her, then unfollowing her wave?
No. No. I don't even try to, like, I don't even deal with like that much. I don't even deal with like that much like girls. I don't know. Like, they're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I definitely like watch. I was never one to be like out of pocket like in a girl's, you know what I'm saying? But shouts out to all the ladies though. I still love the ladies, man. Like, I'm a ladies man. I love the ladies. Nah, but
where does like the personal style come from?
Yeah.
You got the Band-Aid on your nose. You got the bandana. You wear a Louis belt on your head sometimes.
Shit. I don't know. It's just all shit I do. This is because I got like a fucking pimple on my shit.
Is it
like,
really?
It is. I got like a blackhead now. It went down, but I just hate seeing that shit. Like, so I just cover it up. You know
I swear I feel like I've seen you been wearing that though.
Yeah, I mean, right? Anytime I've been wearing it, it was to cover a pimple though, and that's like no cap. You know
got to wear it for the rest of your life now. You're fucked. It's a part of your fucking image. I thought that was like you were fucking pulling like a Nelly on us.
Oh my God, it's over. I gotta wear a bandana. No, I'm playing. I said bandana, Band-Aid. But I mean the bandana. I don't know, like some Aaliyah '90s shit. I really just put it on one day. Like it was like right before the Awkward music video. I wasn't even wearing bandanas like that. I just put it on. I was like, oh, this looks cool. I'm gonna wear this in my video, and it's just kind of been what I've been doing.
Right.
The Louis belts. I mean, I seen like back in the Chicago days, like Chief Keef, Lil JoJo, and all them Chicago folks was putting fucking belts around their head, and I just thought it was cool. So I was just like, one day I was just like, I bought me a Louis belt. I'm like, let me put this around my head, do something like, and then it's just, I made a song about it. I was just in the shower. I was just like, na 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 na. This Louis V belt right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, that'd be cool to make a little song about that. It's a different topic matter. You know what I'm saying?
Are you into expensive shit?
Yeah. Who isn't?
Right.
I feel like everything. Yeah, I mean, like, and I feel like certain things can be cheaper, but I feel like whenever you spend like certain money, it's a price for that reason. I don't think.
Yeah.
Because, dude, you can, like, certain shit just don't be as quality. You know what I'm saying?
It's just also, like, it goes back to, like, kids being like, oh, you sold your soul, and they have no idea what it means. Yeah.
That's
a Louis V belt is expensive, not because, oh, it's the highest quality leather, and I can just get one from Marshall's. It's like, no, because they spent, like, 250 years building their brand as this luxury powerhouse.
And, it's
you're
like,
paying for 250 years worth of marketing.
Yeah, and it's just, like, good quality. I don't know.
It's
whenever
fucking,
I wear things, like, it's real quality. Like, I don't know. It feels like luxury. Like, I feel like everybody wants to feel that in some type of way. Like, if you was to get a bag right now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you would want to feel like luxury. I had bought a little, like a Goyard wallet. I like little accessories. Like, I'm willing to spend a lot of money on little shit, like a belt or a fucking wallet. And I bought that, and it's the best thing I ever bought. Before, I was walking around with the fucking trucker wallet and shit. Shit in there is black, busted up. Like, I'm like, man, what the fuck? So I had to buy the Goyard one, and that was the best $1,000 I spent.
What's the most expensive thing you've ever purchased?
Probably, I bought some Gallery Department jeans. That was like $1,100, $1,200. Like, but I don't know. Other than that, if it's like not going back into the music, I try not to spend too much. But yeah, like on a clothing item, it might have been them jeans. And they're really not even the craziest jeans, but I like them.
I mean, I got Louis V luggage that was vintage from Japan from the 90s.
Ooh.
And it's sick and it looks worn. And it's like, yo, that was like 30 years ago or whatever the math is on that. And it's still holding up, incredible quality. It's like,
yeah, I need some Louis luggage, bro. Like, that's a good investment, bro. Like, that's some shit I'll buy.
I got the plug. I will send you the link.
Yeah, because I'm like, bro, like, when you walking through the airport, you got that shit on. Like, it feel good, but everybody want to feel good. People like, oh, why are you spending on? Like, dude, you wouldn't understand.
I don't think I've ever said this story before, but so I pretty much got it because I'm going to sound like I'm flexing, but wait until the end of the story. I was on a private jet. I was traveling for work. We were doing studio sessions for someone, and I was with another A&R who's like sort of flashy and has like expensive ass chains and shit. And he had a Louis bag, and we hop off the plane. It's like private jet, and he's holding his Louis bag, and then they're like bringing out the shit from like wherever. And all of a sudden, here comes my bag, and it's a Quicksilver Surf Rolly bag.
That's a fact, bro.
And he was like, "What are you doing? Like, look where we are. I know you have the money. Stop being a fucking idiot."
Bro,
I was like, "Okay, I'm such an idiot."
Not the same story, but dude, like, literally, I just bought a new suitcase like 3 months ago. Before that, I was walking around with my busted up suitcase. It was tore open in the front. I was walking through the airport looking like looking crazy.
Right.
So it's like, bro, like, yeah, that's definitely something that you want to spend good money
Yeah.
on. Like you don't, people be like, you could be cheap, but you gonna look cheap. Like them shits be caught. Like things cost that much for a reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know, man. That's like pretty much it. We've probably been at it for probably a little bit over an hour.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we didn't talk about that you want to talk about? Anyone you want to shout out?
Is there something that I don't know? Is there something that we didn't talk about? I don't know.
So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna shut off the camera. I'm gonna snap a photo of you for the Instagram or something,
Yeah.
and then like 15 minutes later, we're gonna be like, "Oh shit, dude! I didn't ask
That
you about this."
That happens to me all the
Yeah,
time.
it's
But
like, oh,
I feel like
fuck.
this is definitely more in depth than a lot of my recent
Yeah.
things have been, and I'm glad because I don't think that we talked about the typical things,
Right.
like even like the girl stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. That's just something I ain't talked about yet.
And like this is like a capsule in time. So
Yeah.
3 years from now, when you're super fucking famous, you'll always have this moment of like talking about how the most expensive thing you purchased was $1,000 when you just got a house and a fucking $300,000 car.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Indeed. Thank you for having me, man.
We will get another one in 3 years.
Will do.